This here is the TDQ10L model. Doesn't really have a brand name. Bought in China. It's the exterior dimensions are 1,100 by 540 by 960 millimeters. As you can see, it's a pretty cool bike. Weighs about 30 kilograms. It's rated a load of about 75 kilos. So if you're like 75K, you can totally ride it. I'm a little bit heavier. I'm like about 85, and I get by. It's a little bit slower, but I get by. I can cruise. Max speed here says it's about 25 kilometers an hour. And imagine if you were like, maybe 40 kilos or 50 kilos, you could probably get up to that speed. But at my girth, just doesn't seem to happen. Travel range is about 30 kilometers to 20 kilometers, depending. Battery capacity is 14 AH or 10 AH. I think I've got the 10 AH because it does about 20K to a charge. Power consumption of per 100 kilometers is 1 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers. Rated power of the motor, I'll just zoom in on the motor here. This is the motor here. As you can see, it's round, it's metal, and it has cables coming out of it. And this is the front, the basket area there. The basket's really handy for shopping. And if you come down to this side of it, you can see a chain hooked up to the battery. And that battery then links up to the back area there, and to the back cog. So that's 250 watt motor at 24 volts. So it's a brushless motor type of model of motor. There's the battery there. You can see my key that just goes inside there. You just turn that key and that just powers it up, and then you're ready to go. On the back area here, as you can see, I got a nice little rack there, and I can bungee cord stuff on there, like boxes, and sometimes I get like toilet paper. I can just bungee the toilet paper on the top there down, and it's really good for shopping. The wheels, you can see, they're pretty big. They're 16, 20, 18, right? This monster here, this has a capacity of a climbing capacity of 10 degrees. So it's pretty good. Gets up the hills. You gotta give it a little bit of go. Depending on how steep it is. And this is the shock. This really does save you. Who needs shocks in the front or the back, right? Who needs those? All you need is one shock in the center. That's it. That's all you need. No two shocks. What a waste. Just one shock does it, right? Charging time is about 2 to 8 hours, but it takes me about 8 hours to charge it, because I go out and I like to bust around, show off my bike a little bit, And when it's going, the noise is about 62 decibels, so it's it's not too bad. It's okay, it makes a bit of a noise, but people know you're coming, right? So that's good sometimes. This is where the fuse is, just inside there. And you can't really see that. I'm trying to focus there. There we go. Fuse is on there. And you just plug in the charger. The charger just plugs in right in there. And then that will just charge it all up, charge that battery up, get you going. And then here you can just pull it out, right? The key just goes in there, twist it, pull the battery out, right? So no one takes it. And when you want to go for a ride, just put it back in there, it's done. Simple as that. Just slide it in. Goes in there. That simple, with underneath the motor. Getting up into the control area here, we got let me just power it up. You can actually see this thing. Watch these lights. This is what it's got. This is the LEDs firing up. Ready? I'm just going to turn the key here. Right? Can you see the key there? I just turn that and watch these lights. Check it out. Ready? Look at that. You're ready to go. You're ready to go. Simple as that, Just turn it up there. Over to the left here, what you got is you got high beam, right? High beam, check it out. And that's all just connected to the battery. So you don't have to buy yourself that off, on, comes on, right? You don't have to hook up with any batteries in here because it's all connected to the main battery there. Simple. And this is my favorite part. When people get in my way, look at that, got a horn. Look at that, you hear that, you move. Oh. Sometimes you get stuck, you gotta just wiggle it when that happens. So there you go. Here, you got your front brake. But it's not just a front brake, it's a cutoff, right? Someone's in your way. You honk your horn, they don't move. So you put your foot on the brake here, that kills the power to the motor. Stops the motor from moving. That's the cutoff one, right? Simple as that. And on the right here, this is where I have my speedometer, but unfortunately my speedometer broke on it because it got wet and the plastic ripped and what have you. I'm a little bit bummed out about it. I don't want to talk about it, but anyways, I had it on there and I managed to get up to 20k. Proof that the electric bike does work. Cutoff switch here on your other brake. Once again, it's not just a brake. And look at this. What's that? It's a mirror. So you can see behind you. Look. Always behind you. Checking it out. Making sure that people aren't trying to get in too close to you. Best part of it with this bike here, which makes it really special, is the throttle. Got a mosquito. The throttle. Check it out. Check it out. Oh, it's turned on. See that? It just moved. Look at that. Can you hear that? I'm just doing that and it just goes. Just natural. So it's got a throttle on there. Look at that. And you can't read it. But it says on here it says Nangguang because it was made in China. And that must be a make of handlebar grip for this particular kind of bike. So there you go, you got your throttle, but also it's also assist with your pedals. So you say you got a bit of a sore wrist, right? You've been working out and your wrist is a little sore. You don't want to do your wrist. Fully assist on the pedals. Simple as that, right? And then through here, just back away here. I'm just going to do like a bit of a zoom here. A zoom coming in. And look at that as you come in through here. Traveling through. That's what it looks like when you ride past people, right? When you ride past somebody, that's how they see, except for there's somebody on the bike, right? And then if a car is coming up behind you, this is what they see when they're coming up behind you, right? And they overtake you and they check it out and they go, oh my God, what's that? That's a pretty mean looking bike, right? So it's pretty simple, you know. Leather seat. I got, extended up higher. Keeps on shrinking into the pole though for some reason. It's kind of rusted a little bit. That's alright. So I'm just going to take you for just a little bit of a spin down the road so you can get a feel of what it's like on this electric bike here. I'm fully powered up, right? So I'm just kicking back the stand here, right? Here we go. See that? Yeah. People move in fear when they hear that 62 decibels. Yeah, just twisting it like that, and look, there you go. Can you hear that? The sound of my neighbors being jealous. Now I'm just moving down here, look, checking it out. I gotta be careful because there's like police down the road here. But look at that, just go. Look at that, not even pedaling. Just taking it easy, not even full throttle. Look at that. Done. Right? So then you just move around, just head back. You can buy vegetables there. Head back around. Check it out. It's a Hybrid Insight. My electric bike's buddy. Right? Check it out. So, and then we go back here. I'm gonna get up to full speed now. Full speed. Look at that. Full speed there. Just going to park it here for one last clip because I don't want to go over 10 minutes on the video. And there we go. There she is.